Hello everyone. Oh, this is okay. Hi everybody. This is your girl Emma here with another reading. Welcome to my channel. I thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. All right, this is a moon message for the new moon in Cancer that's coming up. Alrighty. This is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not resonate. If it does, great. If not, great. I definitely have messages for Cancer season already completed for all 12 signs. As you know, we are all 12 signs, so any video could actually resonate for a different part of your life. So go ahead and take a gander and take a look. Thank you so much for coming through. All right, so this new moon in Cancer will be at, I forgot that fast, I think it was 13. Was it 13 degrees Cancer? Or 17? I wrote it down, but I can't really remember. But it will be in the second decan of Cancer, which that is the Three of Cups card, representing the second decan of Cancer, which has to do with, you know, celebrations, partying, getting together with other people, you know, because it's the number 3. Things being emotionally expressed. Okay. From just you or you and others, because it's the number 3. The magical number 3. Also has to do with community as well. So during this new moon phase, we have Venus and Mars getting closer and closer together to their conjunction point. So we're all starting to feel this equilibrium with our divine feminine, divine masculine natures, as they each opposed Saturn in Aquarius, because they're both in Leo. So right now the opposition is kind of like a checkpoint. Like, are you on the same page with both sides of yourself, or even relationship wise, emotionally, are you on the same page, or can you get on the same page as people you have emotional connections to, whether it be romantic, familial, which Cancer is about the familial, the roots, family, close friendships. Cancer does very well with sifting through people because they know that everybody is not, you know, emotionally open or mature enough to handle having a close-rooted, deep-rooted connection. So they like to pick and choose who may not be blood, but who they are close enough to call family. So yeah, you know. Also during this we have a because I think Uranus is at 13 degrees right now in Taurus, so it will be passing that sextile as well. So again, another opportunity for us to again sift through our how we mentally communicate our emotions and how we express them, and how people express them to us. We may be getting information that is very unexpected, but it actually might bring us some happiness or some joy in one form or another. Or it could also be in a way where we are expressing ourselves and we're learning to deal with meeting or creating goals in our livelihood that match the value that we want to have, or we already are possessing and growing with in the future. Because, you know, Uranus is about, you know, the future, and Taurus is about, you know, our value system and what we feel like we immediately need in our life. So if you want to call in any type of energy, let it be benevolent, let it be one that's pure, let it be one of truth, as well as love and kindness. So let's get into this reading here for the new moon in Cancer. I'm using the Shaman Tarot. Funny story how I got these cards. I wasn't gonna go into it. But if you know, you know. But yeah, let's get into this reading here. Any divine messages besides that one? Go ahead and do the spread. So we got the Ace of Swords, communication, definitely. The Nine of Cups. Got some Piscean energies. Well, the Nine of Stones. And then the 2 Wands. Okay. So, ooh, at the bottom we got Justice. Lady Justice. Okay. Got the Justice at the bottom. So things are going to be righted. Things will be righted. Okay, so first we have the One of Bows. The first bow, the One of Bows. So I see this, especially with being Cancer and then Libra at the bottom, with the Queen of Swords underneath her, which is also representative of Libra energy. Initiating, because Cancer is initiating sign. This new moon is initiating us into the next, you know, few seasons of contact. So this Ace of Swords is a new idea, or the initiation process of, you know, aiming towards what direction we want our community within to connect to the community without. And this can also be for our community in the spiritual realm as well as in the physical realm, who are Cancer soul deep-rooted connections, who are aiming towards us to connect, who are we aiming towards to connection, or what type of connections are we looking to make. We have the Nine of Stones, which is water. So here he is levitating. Again, this is the Shaman deck. I love this deck. I love the pictures of the deck too. But yeah, this makes me think of like being the bigger person, being more compassionate to people, not letting things get us crabby. Cancer, dark side of Cancer, or everybody has light and dark. It's not good or bad, it just is. So this is like not letting the dark parts of family or family values, or the dark side of family secrets, or the dark side of emotional connections get the better of us, and learning how to rise above that when we do get tried, or, well, I say tried with the Libra energy, Justice. If ever we get tried, it's like allowing ourselves to levitate above the past and look on a higher spiritual level towards what it is that we truly want in our lives, so that we can make better decisions, starting with the Man in the Mirror. I don't own that, but shout out to MJ, Virgo. This is the Two of Bones, which is fire. Aries energy here, another initiating sign. This new moon will square off with Chiron, so there can definitely be some past issues that may trigger us into needing some type of justice, or some type of mediator to come in between and make things right again. But again, it doesn't have to be necessarily a negative thing. It could just be us needing to, you know, find a way to let our emotions flow without, you know, judging ourselves or judging other people, and learning that, you know, whatever angle that you look at the situation is staring right back at you. So anytime we have thoughts in our heads and our mind about certain things or certain people, especially people that we're the closest to, whether we say it in our mind or out loud, there's always an opportunity to reflect on what's coming out, because it's coming right back to you. If everyone walked around with the wisdom that whatever I do and say, especially when I'm directing that energy to someone else, whether they know or not, Piscean energy is going to come right back, Aries. Once it ends, it's going to start all over again, and it's going to come back to you. So what type of energy do you want to manifest with other people, within your family, within your community, within the circle, the 360 realm that you've created, your own matrix. What do you want to emotionally initiate? How do you want to use your psychic senses when you meet and greet people, whether here, near, or far? How do you want to meet and greet people with your psychic senses? Do you just want to tap into the shadowy dark side of everyone you meet and then make your way to the light? Or do you want to first look at all the good and the positives of people and what they do, and then take a look at the shadow side? Do you weigh one more than you weigh the other? Do you balance them out as equals? Do you weigh the pros and cons of situations that you involve yourself with people before you communicate what it is that you're looking to seek? Because whatever you're seeking is seeking you. So if you're looking to dissolve issues in 1111, come to an agreement and peacefully walk yourself into a whole new portal of experience, because the next major portal coming is the 888 Lionsgate portal. So when it's time for us to initiate ourselves into that portal, did we clear out and let go of the past, or do we still need to do we still have things weighing on our hearts, Cancer, that are keeping us in a very, not necessarily bitter, but a very sensitive space where, you know, we want to just rise above it, but we can't move forward until we take a real look at what emotions or blockages do we have emotionally that won't allow us to be open with other people because of what happened between us and another person. And again, it's not about good and bad. It's just about acknowledging our true emotions and our true feelings, and not allowing us to get away with it, so we won't allow other people to get away with it. So we're gonna look at what Oracle does here. We have Mystic Rebel. I'm gonna get an affirmation for this new moon in Cancer. Okay. If you're looking or waiting for a new love opportunity, whether it's just you creating art, literature, music, or a relationship with anyone, a chance to start over and make things right. That doesn't necessarily mean take exes back, but anything that is of the highest vibration, the greatest version of you, don't worry about it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so let's see. What affirmation do we have for this one? Okay. So maybe we all need to, here we go again, where are we not? Okay, so it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But we all need to do more conversing with our spiritual guides, give offerings, leave offerings on the altar for our ancestors and spiritual guides that we work with in this realm. They do not owe us anything. They don't owe us anything. The first thing you should always do is pay respect, gratitude, be thankful, be grateful for their ability to have that line of sending and receiving with you, because again, they don't owe us anything. We're here continuing the work that they've already started, of course. So once we get those out the way, you know, along with shadow work, of course, always continue to do your shadow work, but here we're being initiated to speak with our guides. So yeah, definitely this is an initiating experience. So let's look at the affirmation for here. Okay, it says, remember how your angels and guides are assigned just to you to serve and support you all the time. Well, they need your help to do their job. They can hear the ramblings of your heart, but it is much more powerful when you speak aloud what it is you think, feel, and desire. Imagine if your coworkers, loved ones, or friends had to simply guess how to assist you. It's the same thing. They're here to help you with things big or small, nothing too basic or too lofty. They are directed by both the forces of the universe as well as your free will to help you co-create the outcomes you desire. Just like ordering a vegan, gluten-free pizza, you've got to communicate what you want to the right people. If you never put in your order, they don't know what to deliver. Take time today to connect with your guides by speaking out loud to them, thinking intentionally to them, or even writing it out on paper. Pencil and paper, great witchcraft. Trust that you are being heard and that your angels are getting right to work on your behalf. Faith. The affirmation here is, I experience a constant line of open communication between myself and my spirit guides. It allows me to freely follow divine guidance and magically manifest my deepest desires. Number 2, I experience a constant line of open communication between myself and my spirit guides. It allows me to freely follow divine guidance and magically manifest my deepest desires. One more time. I experience a constant line of open communication between myself and my spirit guides. It allows me to freely follow divine guidance and magically manifest my deepest desires. And it's on page 50. So change, yes. Change it is. All right, you guys. So that's our beautiful message for this new moon in Cancer. Worry not, and new love still here in this, along with serendipity and endless abundance under that. So connect to confidence. All right, so yeah, we got Justice, the Queen of Swords, and Judgment. Yeah, so we definitely gonna be chopping it up with those who we really need to connect with during this new moon experience. So remember, new moons are about new beginnings, planting new seeds. The full shebang will, our full well-being field happens on the full moon, when we get to release everything so that we can continue to pick our harvest. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm grateful to share this message with you from the divine. And all I simply ask is that you go ahead and you enjoy your new moon, plant good seeds for your greatest and higher version of you. And remember, everybody's psychic. Peace.